So let's do this, guys. What we're looking at now is a WrestleMania that looks extremely underwhelming. And I'm not looking forward to watching it because at the end of the day, we all know it really comes down to Cody versus Roman. And I don't think Cody's ready to win the championship. Personally, I don't think it's time for him to finish the story just yet. I think Roman needs to finish his reign. And then you have far more stories to go with The Rock, with the bloodline, with Jay finally getting his comeuppance, with Sammy finally getting his comeuppance. There are a bunch of different ways you could go about this without giving Cody the title. Or allow Cody to turn heel. Even though he didn't want to do it in AEW, he could do it in WWE and everybody will enjoy it. It will be phenomenal. Or, alternatively, you could have The Rock be the individual, the catalyst, to change that match into something different. Who knows? At this point, I don't really care. I just want to see what the end is going to be. I really am more excited about Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso than the main event or that tag team match. Everything else on the card is just kind of boring, man. I don't really care about Sami Zayn versus Gunther. That match is probably going to bang, but everything else on that card is just kind of LA Knight versus AJ Styles, really? That's a SmackDown match, if you ask me. Are you telling me right now that Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch is supposed to sell WrestleMania? Are you telling me right now that Cody Rhodes and Roman rematch, a match that we've seen before, that's probably going to end in some BS, which it always does, y'all going to be satisfied with this? I don't know, man. I just know that Seth isn't leaving WrestleMania with his title, so that gives him a reason to turn on somebody, doesn't it? At this point, I really don't know. I'm more excited to see Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson than anything. So, we'll see. Take care, y'all.